Happy Philosophic Friday to you. Thanks for joining me. I get embarrassed to do these things, but I also kind of feel compelled to do them. I never feel worthy of sharing thoughts with you, but every now and again I'll get one and I'll share it. And I hope it resonates, and if it doesn't, that's cool too. Having a super interesting conversation with Mary here at Salt Lake Tennyson Health. And we were talking about the initial consultation. You ever have an initial consultation with a personal trainer? Right? They're weird. And I was trying to talk Mary into it. She's brand new, and so I was trying to talk her into it. I think that the most important thing you can do with a client, or if you're just new to a gym and it's your first day in, I think the most important thing that you can do is get back in touch with your body. I think you need to move. And all these personal trainer consultations, which are just really disguised as salesmanships, not here though. They are generally focused on not doing that. I think the best thing you can do for your body is put some sweat on the floor right now. If you're sitting there with a problem, and let's face it, a lot of us have problems, and those problems may or may not be related to our direct health, but I think the best thing you can do when faced with any problem is just get in touch with your physical self right freaking now. Like if you're looking down and you got a little extra right there, start moving that body and do it right now. Get back in touch with it. I think my grandmother said it best. My son went out and did an interview with my grandma Anderson. My grandma, that makes it his great grandma. And she was talking, he was assigned to do just an interview with her because she lived through the Great World War II. And he was supposed to ask her what it was like. So she's talking to him about how fun it was and how much they did and how much they experienced and how they laughed and played. And he looked at her with literal bewilderment and was like, doing what? And then she was cool because she started telling him that, and she didn't say it like this, but she said it, man. She was like, I feel sorry for you guys. She goes, you have taken this thing where you guys all look at screens now, and the only physical interaction you have with the entire world happens in the end, not the entire, but in the end of two fingers, this and this thumb. And I feel bad for you guys because every bit of physical interaction you get happens right there. And she goes, when I was a kid, man, we would sit out and work all day, and we'd get hot and sweaty, and we'd have grain chaff all over us, and we'd go jump in the river, and we would swim. And when we jumped in, we felt more over every square inch of our body than you could ever feel in that little half a square inch right there. She goes, we lived life, and it made us breathe heavy, and it made us just get in touch with our physicality. And then we'd go have these fires, and we'd smell smoke, and smoke would get in our eyes, and we'd sing, and we'd feel that. And she was like, you guys never do. She goes, I feel bad for you because really there are systems in your body. And she didn't say it like this, but I got what she was saying. She's like, there are systems in your body that you can only reach by touch, by physical interaction, and you're getting none of it. And she goes, and we were lacking back then. I can't imagine what it would be like for you guys now. And as she's sitting there saying this, I just hear angels singing. They're just like, ah, ah, and I see lights beaming down from the heavens on her cherubic face. And my son was like, he didn't say it, but he's like, I respect you, Grandma, but that sounds like horse shit. You could see it in his eyes. You know when they do? My message becomes, use your body. Use it right now and use it every single day. It was made to move. And there are systems, just like Grandma said, there are systems that you have that turn drugs on in your body. We're all looking for that drug that we can take that will make us feel the very things that we are avoiding right now. And instead of avoiding them, just go hook on to certain things with your hands and push them and pull them and squat and core them or whatever it is. Go play, move that body, move it right now. It is, I'm convinced, the cure to what ails us on every level. And that's my Philosophic Friday to you today. Move your body, grab something, use it, teach others that you know to use it, and we'll all be healthier for doing so in every sense of that word.